50 details I just found in the GTA 6 trailer. Going in depth on this. This is the first video in this series of looking in depth on the trailer, trying to find anything possible. I found some unique vehicles in this, some new animals, and let's just get started straight away with the opening scene, a sunset in Vice City with the jet above. Iconic picture. Now, the first one I noticed is we actually have a vehicle towing a boat. Now, this is an NPC, but in GTA 5 we can tow boats, and it's going to be returning, so hopefully it's really thought out this time. And then we finally have our first look at Lucia, the main female protagonist, as an inmate. I think this is probably going to be the second or third mission. The first mission I will be showing you guys coming up, but this I think is going to be the second or third. We are in prison for something we did. So you're looking out a window right here, and that is our first look. And here's the therapist, Stephanie. Can't read her last name, but looks like it's going to be a therapist for our prison. Maybe we talk to her to try to get out of prison and she helps us in some way. Or we take her down. One of those two is probably going to happen. Then we have a yacht, and it looks like it's driving. In GTA 5, you cannot drive the yachts. We do have, with the one in story mode, we have the ones in online, but you can't drive them. This one is kind of a smaller version, but you can drive it. So hopefully you can use it as like a safe house or something. That would be really cool to see. And we have dolphins. Of course, dolphins are going to be returning. In Miami, has to have dolphins. Then we have just the overlook of Vice City. Now, this plane, a lot of people pointed out, it is the Dodo carrying a banner. Now, the reason why I'm pointing this out again is that, can we do this ourselves? Is this a mission we are playing right now, carrying this banner as some kind of owner of a nightclub? And also on the other side, we have the Maverick coming back, standard helicopter we see in every GTA title. And now we have 3D interiors. Now, this is not new at all. This was in the trilogy remastered. You can't enter these interiors, probably not, because that'll be a lot of just useless space, but they're 3D. Doesn't take up a lot of storage room on your console, so that's just a nice little detail that we really take for granted because it does add a lot of realism to the game. Now moving on to the swamps, we have an airboat. This might be a new kind of vortex, so we do have a new vortex coming as an airboat for the swamps. And it does look like we are hunting in this clip. You see someone carrying a gun in the swamps. Only one reason why you would be doing that, hunting alligators. That's probably going to be a thing 100%. And now in the beach clip, we see the Luxor, a private jet. It looks kind of different. The Luxor is the only real private jet we have in the GTA series right now, but maybe it's an upgraded version, a bigger version. But we also have the Sparrow right next to it, returning the helicopter that can land on the water. And then we have the Brigham Vortis, which is the CEO helicopter we have in GTA Online. And then this part is actually a reference to Miami Vice. Iconic opening scene with the boats and the docks in the background. A complete copy of it, which is the nice little Easter egg to see. And this location is the Port of Vice City. That is the official name that we will see in a little bit, but Port of Miami is official. Then on the highway scene, we see our first real locations. We have Kelly County, which should be where the airport is at, kind of west of Vice City. And then we have Vice City International Airport right next to Kelly County. And then we have the stockyard, which we just saw. But what's in the background is the American Airlines Arena. Don't know the name of it yet in Vice City, but that is the American Airlines Arena in real life. And we have the new updated Giga Jester, or in real life it is the Honda NSX. And it does look updated, so that is going to be a brand new vehicle. Looking at more cars, we have the Lowriders coming back. We saw this in an update in GTA Online, and it looks like they are reusing that, which is really good to see. Just keep the world more alive, more stuff for us to do. And then we have the club. You guys already know, making it rain. You know we're going to be able to do that 100% in the club. And this next scene is actually maybe Kai. That is a leaked character we saw in the leaks last year, but we never saw a face to him. But we know he's supposed to be like a gangster and rapper. This being showed off like this, he does look like a character we are going to be seeing a lot of. He's very detailed. This might be Kai with the glasses, the hairdo. We're going to have to wait and see. And here we have the rich islands based off of the real life islands. We have toll roads coming back. So this was in Vice City. So we have those coming back down. You probably will have to pay like GTA 4. You have to pay going through this, or every time you run through it, you get a wanted level. But in the back, we have huge yachts and smaller yachts. Now the one on the right, you're probably not going to be able to drive. Maybe you will. Maybe I'm wrong about that, but just a massive yacht right there. But the smaller ones on the left, I think you will be able to drive those. Because you see, they are moving in the gameplay. Now on the boardwalk scene, we have the Boardwalk Hotel, iconic part of the GTA Vice City game, and it's coming back in GTA 6 bigger. Now the vehicles we have is the Fister Comet or Porsche in real life. Then we have the Grotti Ferrari, then the Bravado Gauntlet, which is a Dodge Charger in real life. And they do look updated. They look like brand new vehicles, except for the Ferrari. That looks kind of reused from GTA Online. But the Bravado Gauntlet looks updated. The Porsche looks updated. We also have a bike in the back, maybe a Dinka. We also have a hobo on the ground. Hobos, you can't escape them for a minute where. Then we have a Pagasi, aka Lamborghini in real life back there. Looks like a Pagasi Zentorno, at least updated version of it. Then we get into the Florida Keys. Now this is probably most likely the Florida Keys we are looking at. Some smaller islands of it. Hopefully there are some bigger Keys islands because there's a lot of cute little towns in the Keys. But this is the first official look we have at it. In the back it looks like some kind of, I don't know if that's a building or what that big circle is, but that's interesting to see. But we have some dockyards right here. We have some yachts. Looks like they're driving, so we might be able to drive those. Hopefully. And we also have some freighters, cargo freighters. So this probably gonna have some insane missions on these. These do look kind of small from above, but maybe that's just for, they just add them in post editing. But they do look kind of small, but that's a big thing because we're probably gonna be raiding some of those. You already know we're gonna be raiding some of those. Maybe we get to drive some of those too. But you know they're carrying some goods we want to have. We're probably gonna be tasked with getting some of those off those boats. And in this scene, yeah. Now we actually have an in-game version of TikTok, Instagram, kind of a mix between those two. You got the Instagram colors with the TikTok layout here. That's gonna be probably a big part of the game, honestly. You know how Rockstar always loves to make parodies of TikTok and Instagram. But we also have the alligator coming back. Alligators are returning, and we're gonna have some random events with them. It's gonna be pretty crazy to see what the alligators, what kind of activities we have with the alligators. You'll be able to capture some, maybe take them out, hunt them, and maybe they will attack us 100%. And we also have right here a drifting event. Some kind of drifting event. Maybe this isn't a mission, but drifting will be a thing in GTA 6. And we have kind of a little car meetup right here, as well as an enterable little corner shop right here. You can go inside that. And then we have another alligator attack going on right here from security footage. And we have an NPC pumping gas outside. Now this is a thing in GTA 5. The NPCs just stop there, get out of the car, walk away. But this looks like he's actually standing there pumping gas. So that might be a realistic thing we see NPCs do. But just to touch on the security footage, we see security footage will be a thing. We know security footage is going to be a major role in GTA 6 with robberies and stuff. We're going to have to go to back and take out the security footage. So we know security footage like this is going to be a thing for robberies and maybe anything else. Maybe we could hack into it too. And right here we see body cam footage from police, and it probably will have a purpose. This is probably a cutscene where they take Lucia into custody, and that is how she gets into prison. So I think this is going to be one of the intro cutscenes we have. And it just looks very realistic. Now this is where we find out the official name for Florida. It is called Leona. Now this is a change because Florida always just used to be Florida in the GTA series like Vice City and GTA 5, but now it is Leona, new name for Florida. And we also have some new locations. We have the Vice Beaches, Port of Vice City, so there we have it, the Port of Vice City, and the Keys. Probably the one highway, the 404, that leads to the port and the Keys and the Vice City beaches. And then we have Vice City Airport and Kelly County, again, two other locations we saw earlier on in the video. And we have a tow truck in the back. Tow trucks are back. And look at this guy's shirt. First mystery found, the swamp creature. And I can't read it out, but it looks like it says he is back. So swamp creature, probably gonna be a big mystery we have to go find. You guys know we're gonna go find it day one when it comes out. Now the Thrillbilly Club is a club we're gonna be able to join. We saw this in a leaked gameplay last year. We're gonna be able to join this club. and they are referencing it here with the Thrillbilly Mud Club. There's going to be some mud racing, some weird cult activities, but this is going to be a big part of the campaign, as you see a monster truck in the back right there. And now we have Hamlet. Hamlet might be Homestead, that is what I'm thinking. It just makes sense for the name too. But we have this crazy Karen caught on camera in Homestead. Don't mess around in Homestead, but they're all going to be crazy. And then we have a little mall advertisement. What shops do we have on here? It looks like it says Everglades. I don't think it'll be called Everglades, but that's what I'm reading. I see EVER. I see something on top. It's kind of cut off right there, but it almost looks like it says Everglades. Now we have some shops. We have Alpha. We have some probably clothing shops, maybe some food shops, but this is probably going to be a mall behind this sign. Maybe it's the Vice City mall we have in Vice City, but looks like kind of it's like far out of the way, so maybe a new, brand new mall. And we also see we have unique police cars for each town. This one is kind of a green one. We're gonna have downtown police, we're gonna have Homestead police, Port Gellhorn police cars. And look at this, we have Weasel News coming back. Weasel News is back. You guys know they had to make a reference to that. But we also have a Spanish news station, Mega Mundo News. And this is a Florida Joker reference right here. Real life Florida Joker. He is crazy with the purple hair. And it says he confesses on the screen right here. As much as I can read Spanish. So he's probably going to be a real life killer we have to deal with in the GTA 6 storyline. We have another little shot right here of some police carnage on the street. But one little secret I found is that at the very bottom it says, a mental patient wins the Vice City Marathon. Now that's just a little thing on the bottom of a news station, but marathons was a thing in GTA 5 probably most people forgot about because it's just a little side mission, but marathons will probably be returning in Vice City, and you know, for 100% completion, we're gonna have to complete those. It's gonna be a pain, but I'm here for it. And then in this next scene, we see a new radio station, Sound for Sound, probably could be a hip-hop station. We have some little guys right here. Definitely looks like a hip-hop guy with a chain and the t-shirt. Also a TV show called The High Rollers Lifestyle. And then inside of this gas station with Jason and Lucia, we see the Pisswasser is coming back. The best drink out there, Pisswasser, 100% recommend it. And we have E-Cola, iconic in-game brand based off of Coca-Cola. We have E-Cola coming back, of course. Taking notes of the E-Cola event that happened a few weeks ago. We also have a pawn and gun shop in the background, which the door is open, so you could go inside of this, probably rob it. That's why I'm thinking what's happening right here in this cutscene. But probably just go inside and trade our stuff, buy some stuff. That's why I'm thinking. We also have a G-Wagon in the back. Looks like it is updated. And here is the sign where you see Port Gellhorn. So I think we are in Port Gellhorn in the scene. It is kind of a low back, chilled out, kind of in the back of Vice City. I'm probably going to still play a major role in this game. And then this is a hotel which we probably hide out in for a while, because we do see some cutscenes in this hotel. We are probably going to be staying here, staying away from the cops outside the city for a while. So I expect this to be kind of our home base. And then the final scene here, breaking into a gas station, very Red Dead Redemption 2 style, breaking in here with the masks. But on the door, we have a Illuminati triangle. You guys know Illuminati is going to be coming back. It was in GTA 5 in a big way. It is going to be in GTA 6. And then they end off with this scene, a robbery, which I am thinking is going to be the intro scene. Not to spoil too much, but in the leaked gameplay we saw last year, we saw them robbing a store and then the police coming after them with some tutorial type messages on the screen. I think this is going to be the first ever mission we get our hands on Jason and Lucia, and then they capture Lucia and puts her into prison. And then us playing as Jason, we have to go back after her, break her out of prison, and then we are on the run in the hotel. That's what I'm kind of thinking here with the basic outline of the story so far, what I'm seeing from this trailer right here. But just an iconic scene to end off with. This scene right here explains it all. That's all else you need to see about this trailer, is this one scene alone. That's the 50 features I went in and found. Some very hidden Easter eggs, some new details I found looking at this a 10th time already. And there's going to be a lot more we find. There's going to be maps made from the community, a lot more just overall tiny details we're going to be finding in this trailer. So stay tuned for that. It's going to be a long few weeks. I'm here for it. I'll see you guys in whatever video I make next.